Hey guys, DJ here from PTA. Wanted to go over a trade. Today was a pretty slow day for us here. A few of our Discord members yelled out a few other stocks that we ended up not taking trades on. But again, very precise in my trading. I'm very concise on what I'm going to trade. I pretty much have a plan as to what I'm thinking the stock will do. And I try to execute that plan to its perfection. And that's really what trading is about: is making sure you have the discipline to trade out your plan and whatever that plan is. So in this particular stock here, AGRI, this is one I missed a play actually last week. Last week it traded on the 10th with a nice power move. I believe that was Thursday actually with that power move going up to the 514s, which would have been this day here. Had a little pullback the day before, sideways price action, gapped up this morning, ran up, hit this 470 area that I want to kind of show you guys on how when you go and look to the left, you can actually see key areas before the stock even forms. So to go back, you can see this key area right here at about let's see here, high was 468, 402. So when I looked at that area, 402 was a key area. Going down to the 30-minute showed you that key area there. It was about 472. So I was looking at 402, 472 is key areas. Once the stock pulled back down, came back around, it ramped back up. So what I was looking for was kind of a ramp, pull back, slight ramp, consolidation under 470, pull, and then rip through 514, which was the previous week high. We didn't get that. We had a nice little pullback here, but where I took my trade at was really off of this area of this zone. So the first area that I got in at, and what I did is I watched the stock, I watched it kind of come up here, it pulled back, and then it pulled back to this area here. When it did that, it instantly ripped very quickly back to the upside. It halted right here. It sort of did a whipsaw when it first opened back up, closed like this, and then the next 15 minutes it kind of just faded. Now I'm thinking, looking at this because of the amount of volume and everything, it's a lot of short sitting here. So as I go down into the 1 minute looking at it, it kind of gave me a zone. The area was about 430. That was the area that I was looking for. Closed above that 402 that we talked about earlier. 430 was my area. So I got in about 431 with a 431 fill right there. And when it filled, it got me in, kind of went up, pulled back. Now again, my wrist was back here, so I wasn't really too nervous about it. And once it started to make this move up, I eventually pulled my risk up. Now, what it started to do around this 470 area is it got really choppy. So I was kind of playing it off price action. It kept kind of going sideways, and you can kind of look at the chart now and see this sideways price action, and then it had this little perk. This was the next candle that I was looking for it to really break, and we just didn't get it. It went to about 488, and then it pulled back down. So I made about 40 cent or so because I started unloading in the 470s. But when it could not hold and then slammed back and kind of went back up like this, I knew we were looking for a fade. And then that's what eventually what happened. And then it continued to fade throughout the day. So it just didn't have the power, a lot of volume by any means. It was way more volume than the day before, which was Friday. But we just got this nice little fade back down. And it went back to its zone that it broke out before and kind of bounced and went back up. The SPY did a nice little bounce off the 419 area. Um, that right around when I took that trade right here is when the SPY went down, it bounced and kind of went up. And I think this stock was kind of trading the same way in conjunction to um, looking at it and seeing that same bounce. So when I saw that bounce, and this was the first one when the SPY ran up, when it came back around, it gave me another opportunity. I got in there, which was a good play. Um, got in, got executed at the price, went in, and I took some off here because again, swing low. It kind of swung low here, and then when it started to create this area here, I knew it was going to pretty much fade. Now, is this going to be on my watch tomorrow? Yes. The amount of volume that came in, especially with this aggressive rebound, I'm looking for tomorrow maybe more of a sideways price action in the morning, or even a rip first thing in the morning. Maybe take out 514, or pull it back, and then look for my setup to set up there. So other than that, really didn't see anything else. Kind of sat on my hands. Small win day, but you take your green days when you get them. But as far as the major move, there was just other moves out there that just didn't fit my parameters, fit my criteria, what I like to look for in a trade. So other than that, guys, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down at the bottom. Also, if you want, um, you can always drop us a line. Come into our Discord. It is free currently right now for non-members. And you can come in and check it out. Speak to some of the guys that trade with us. So it's completely open and free for you guys. All right, guys. Like I tell everybody in the Discord and in our community, stay studying, stay focused.